Hey everyone, how you all doing? Welcome in here. Hope you've all had a good day today. Hello people, how are you? Hello Abby. Um, so I've been looking at this thing called psycho-cybernetics. Well, it's actually a book, but I was listening to some of the audio book, but it goes on for like 10 hours, so I've only got through a little bit of it. But I watched the summary. Hello, Shiloh, how you doing? But it's all about like self-image. It's about like the subconscious mind and how it can affect self-image and how that can, yeah. So like when someone's got like sort of when people have subconscious negative sort of subconscious negative self-image. What's it called? It's called psycho-cybernetics. But you had been talking about body dysmorphia and all that, and I think maybe if you look into that and study all that, it might help you. It's Maxwell Maltz is the creator of that, but so I've been looking a bit into it. It's about like the subconscious mind and basically it kind of says how like the brain's like a computer and like a machine, it's like a and basically how's it going, Asia? Good to see you again. Hello, Mr. Madab Comedy. I'm not too bad, thank you. How are you doing tonight? Welcome everybody. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Hello, Anton. How are you doing? You weren't here earlier, were you? Yeah, it's been Remembrance Sunday here, hasn't it? So I had like a 1 minute silence earlier, but yeah, how are we doing, everybody? But yeah, I would recommend people look into psycho-cybernetics. And it might help you to sort of tap into more power and like creating things, because all these ideas, it's like all these inventions, they all come from your mind. Hi, Dharmendra, nice to meet you. Dharmendra, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Welcome to my live. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here, people. That would be really appreciated. It all starts from the mind. Like it's mental. It's like when you think about all these inventions and stuff. It all comes from the subconscious mind, and not subconscious mind. It all comes from what you have to subconsciously, kind of believe in the end result. Basically, that it's all about kind of whatever you want to create in this world. You have to like start with the end result. It's like because a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll think about like the process and all that. They'll try to overthink the process and oh, how am I going to get there? Oh, I've got to do this, this, and this, instead of thinking about the end result and then letting the subconscious just kind of do the work for you, because like 90% of your mind is subconscious. So you have to like trust in the subconscious to be able to figure out the path of least resistance. And that's what people talk about, like manifestation, the law of attraction and all that, because what that tends to happen is that people would overthink things because of their subconscious doubts, and they would be always kind of think about, oh, well, what if this doesn't work? What if, all these things? It's like, oh, I've got to do this and this and this, but they overthink things, and then they just got to let the subconscious try to figure out the path of least resistance, which will help you get there a lot faster, and there'll not be so much resistance to that thing, because a lot of times we can overthink because we're trying to use our conscious mind to think about the process of it instead of thinking about the end goal. We should just be thinking, visualize the end goal, and that's and then things start to kind of happen for you. You know, doors start to open because you weren't overthinking the process. Your focus is on the end goal. You know, so it's all about what you put your focus on. It's, you know, it's just focus on the desired outcome rather than the steps you have to do to get there, because you'll, you know, your subconscious will figure all that stuff out. So how we're doing tonight, everybody, make sure you subscribe if you're new here. I mean, that's something I've always struggled with, is like, you know, kind of, I would be very like, you know, like a logical kind of person where we're thinking things step by step by step, and have to think about, okay, how do I get there, plan every little thing out. The problem with that is that we can tend to like overanalyze things and be like, oh, how do I get from this step to that step? And, you know, it all gets a bit, you know, complicated. And then instead of just going with the flow, just letting your subconscious take over. And yeah, hi Dale, how you doing? So talking about this thing called psycho-cybernetics, I've been looking into it, and it's quite fascinating, really, because I've been hearing a lot of people talk about it and people, you know, recommending it, but starting to get more of an understanding of like the concept of it and how it all works. And apparently a lot of people have used it for success. It's been around for quite a long time. Like the book, I think, has been around since like the 1970s. And it's something that, you know, athletes have used to help them, you know, to win games and to win competitions, and it's helped people like scale their business. It's helped people to get more sales, for example, help people with public speaking, because it all comes down to your self-image, a lot of it. You start off with like, you know, if you have a bad self-image, then you're pretty much just doomed from the get-go, aren't you? You know, you don't believe that you're worthy of success, or if you don't feel like, you know, you can do it because of whatever reason, it's like, then you're going to fulfill your own prophecy. And it's just whatever we believe about ourselves subconsciously, that's what we kind of act upon. And people don't realize how much they're acting upon the subconscious programming, basically. So we're all programmed to, you know, act a certain way, and it's all based on our past experiences, especially experiences from like early childhood. And that's really, hello Asia, where do you get my coat? I actually got it given to me, I think. But I'm just saying, like, yeah, basically, you know, you want to, you know, it's just like if there's things in your past, like in your childhood that, you know, you've been through, maybe there's some things and it's messed up your head because you're now subconsciously you're just you're going to keep saying to yourself, I'm worthless, I'm this and that, I don't, you know, deserve to be successful, I'm not. Then if you keep, you know, letting the past, you know, take over, then it's like, then, you know, you're not going to get anywhere, sort of thing. If you've been bullied, and it's like if you come to realize that that's what it is, then that's how you can sort of overcome it. Once you start to realize that the past is not you, and it's that's a past program that you've got, and you have to like subconsciously just like rewrite the program to where you sort of see yourself in the present moment and not in the past. And it's like people sort of seem to kind of, it's like, for example, where someone sees themselves as ugly, and even when they've had surgery, like for example, they've had a nose surgery, and then they still feel ugly, even though they know that things have changed, but the programming hasn't changed. So it's like, it goes to show how, it's like, I think that is the problem with a lot of these freaking, you know, these black pillars who, you know, they can't get a girlfriend because a lot of them have had deep rooted programming in their minds that have been like, that they've been like, maybe they've been made fun of as children, maybe they didn't have a lot of friends growing up, and they just never really felt like they fit in, and then that just led them to feel like that they were not worthy and they didn't deserve to have one, or maybe I don't know, maybe that, and then that stuck with them, it stuck, but you have to sort out that self-image, because that is the root of it, I believe, a lot of it. And it's like, our programs would be, being a victim because it's something that you've always had from like being a child. Like it's because of things that have happened. So, yeah, hello, ma'am, how you doing? It's like if you've got had things happen to you as a child, then it's gonna persist unless you actively, um, basically actively change your programming. So yeah, so this is stuff I've been looking into about like reprogramming your subconscious mind to alter your self-image, because this is when it comes to things like body dysmorphia, when it comes to low self-esteem and confidence and all that. How's it going, Sasuke? How you doing? Welcome to my live. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. That would be really appreciated. How's everybody's day been? Thank you for joining me tonight. So yeah, what you all think about this? Is it, yeah, maybe you want to look into psycho-cybernetics. If you're finding that you have, issues with your self-image and anything like that, then it might be worth, looking into that, because there's a lot of people who they struggle with self-image. So I definitely recommend that. I'm from India. Do you like snow? Yeah, it just doesn't really get it very much where I am. It just kind of randomly does it from time to time. But yeah, it's been quite a while since I've seen a white Christmas. So yeah, how are we doing tonight, people? Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for joining me. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. That'll be really appreciated. So yeah, so just this whole psycho-cybernetics. I think people might want to look into it because people want to actually do better in life, and I'm kind of just in this mindset now. I was just thinking earlier, fuck it, I want to go do some of the busking again soon. I should do it tomorrow actually. Just go out. I mean, we're not supposed to have rain tomorrow, so I've heard of it before. Affirmations. Yeah, it's all about like the positive, self-talk and visualizing the outcome that you want for yourself, as well as, if you want to be somewhere that you're not now, visualize that outcome. And then what will happen is that you've got this reality, and then they've got the desired reality. The subconscious mind will sort of like, will basically create the roadmap to that. So it's just, we tend to overthink everything so much, and then you're wondering why, you're struggling to get to where you want to be, that there's all these, you feel like there's just a lot of roadblocks there, but that's the subconscious mind that's holding you back. When you learn to let go and just let the subconscious take over, then that's gonna, if you, for long as you actually believe in the desired outcome, then let the subconscious take over, and it'll do all the hard work for you. The figuring out like how it's going to play out, like all the steps that are required. But a lot of people would tend to overcomplicate things, overthinking the process, and like, oh, we need to do this, this, and this. But you don't know that. I mean, it's just, that's all based on your assumptions. It's but let the subconscious mind figure all this stuff out for you. And yeah, anyway, hope everyone's doing well tonight. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. That'll be really appreciated. 6 likes, let's get the likes up. Hello, Tony, how you doing? Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Just, yeah, I just need to get out there and actually do my busking stuff. I've been kind of putting it off for too long, really, and I need to get back out and do it. It's we're supposed to have okay weather for the next few days, so I should go out and do it. It's just I've been kind of like hesitant to do things, and when you plan on doing it, I need to just do it as soon as possible, like, because what is stopping me? There's nothing stopping me, is there? The only thing that would stop me is my own mind. And like I said, with this psycho-cybernetics, I need to just like, stop letting these things in my mind, like when I would think about things like, oh, being like, I don't want to like, be hassling people in the street, because I don't want to be like, if I'm going out and doing my show or whatever, and then I don't want to be, how's it going, Ryan? Hope you're doing well. Will I be live streaming? I don't think I'll be able to, because I'd need somewhere to put my phone or someone to hold it. ideally, if I'm doing magic, I would need someone to probably hold it so then they can get the different angles and stuff. Because, for example, if someone's picking a card, then they might want to angle the phone. So it's like, you have to kind of move the phone around and so you can get the best shots and stuff. But hi, William, how you doing? Oh, here we go. Can you just get rid of this guy? Yeah. But yeah, I would like to go live and show it, but yeah, unfortunately, yeah, at the moment it's I'm not sure if I can, but yeah. But how are we doing? Hope you're all well. Thank you for joining me tonight. If you have any questions, put them in the chat, keep them appropriate. Yeah. But yeah, what's up, everybody? Hope everyone's well. Since they've gone a bit quiet in here. I don't know. But yeah, we just got to try and stay positive though. Because, as soon as I become like negative, then that's what starts to manifest. So anytime you think of the negative thoughts, you've got to just try and get that out of your head and just revert to a positive thought, because putting negative thoughts in, it's not gonna do you any favors. All it's gonna do is just make you more depressed and more it's gonna lead to more and more negative outcomes. What are you feeling negative about? I don't know, it's just sometimes I'll just feel like I'm not really where I want to be, for example, but then it's like my own fault, a lot of it. It's like if you feel these thoughts, it's like, why am I feeling that? What can I do to change that? It's like, is it within my power to do it? But oftentimes we would kind of a lot of people would just create their own narrative in their head that, oh, maybe I'm not good enough, or this and that, or whatever. And it's just that you have to just try to overcome that. How's it going? Mix by Reeds, how you doing? Welcome in here. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. Try and share the live if you can, people. I feel the same. It's all about taking action rather than doing nothing. Yeah, I think it's just that it's easier to just stay in your comfort zone, but but that's also like a program as well, to think that certain things are out of your comfort zone. It's like, why does that have to be out of your comfort zone? So this is something you have to learn to kind of overcome. It's like, and any time that you're telling yourself that whatever is out of your comfort zone, then you're going to create hesitation to that, then, aren't you? Anyway, yeah, definitely, I agree. Right. Yeah, hey, going to have dinner now. We'll be back later. I'll see you later. Anyway, welcome in, everybody. Hope you've all had a good day today. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here, people. I would like to go live, but yeah, I'll try to probably promote my YouTube while I'm doing it, though. Maybe I can get a few new subscribers from it, perhaps. But yeah. Hi, Blacks. How you doing? Yeah. Anyway, what's up, people? Just gonna stand up again. I need to probably trying to stand up every so often, so I'm not just sat in one place for too long. Not that I've got ADHD or anything like that. It's just good for you to move around and move the blood around, because what can happen is if you don't move your body, then it can cause it can cause issues. It can even cause like blood clotting and shit like that if you're, because you hear like stuff happening on flights and things where they're on a flight for like 12 hours or 20 hours or whatever, and they end up with a blood clot because they're not circulating their blood around, so it becomes thick and just like it can clot. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for the likes, 7 likes. Yeah, let's get to 10 likes real quick. If you're new here, can you subscribe, please? But yeah, what's up, people? How are you doing tonight? Not seen a lot of the regulars up to now, but yeah. But I've seen a few like Ryan, obviously Anton, Abby, Dale's there as well. How you doing, people? I told you, Ryan, that I'm not getting into any of that. So yeah, I told you that I'm not gonna try and talk about that stuff really. But yeah, I'm not really here to. Yeah. Anyway, life is beautiful. Yeah, yeah. That's it. That's fine. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, welcome in, people. How you doing tonight? I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for the 10 likes, people. But yeah, just trying to stay positive, and it's just that I have like the ability to do whatever I want. It's just sometimes my mind stops me. Hello, religion is okay. This is a bit of a name's a bit controversial, shall we say? Yeah. Tony says it's a nice little community you have over here. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, whereas on TikTok, I found that, like it wasn't really much of a community because you get the odd one that would come regularly, but what I'd find is after a while, most of them would just end up moving on. Whereas I find that on here, that some of the people are more loyal and they'll stick around more. Whereas TikTok, there was people that hello, Bruce Lee, how you doing? You all right? Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Like the people I would get on TikTok, there would just be like these annoying people, and some of them would seem to be loyal for a while. And what would happen? Some of them would come every day, pretty much, and then out of nowhere they'd just disappear. Like without saying anything, they would just go, and you'd never really see them again. I'm like, what happened to that person? Like I used to see him all the time, and now I don't see him at all. So it's just so odd. Like, yeah. I understand people have lives and shit going on, but if you're gonna be like leaving for a long time, then you could just say something. I'm having my dinner. I'll come back later. Okay, you take care. Yeah, I've already had mine, but yeah, welcome in everybody. Hope you're hope you've had a good weekend. It's been Remembrance Sunday on it, so yeah, did a 1 minute silence earlier today. So, but yeah, you enjoy your food. Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, thank you for the 11 likes, people. If anybody's new here, subscribe, please. That would be really appreciated. So it's not Bruce Lee, it's not real Bruce Lee, is it? Yeah, I kind of changed the sauce in this time, but yeah, I just sometimes I kind of change things up. Sometimes I make like a chili or something like that, but yeah, let's try and keep things simple, really. Yeah, sometimes I'll mix something with like oats or something like that, or yeah. It's not that I enjoy it. It's just that it's just simple and it's cheap. That's mainly why I eat it. It's just yeah. That's just that's what I do. Yeah, I couldn't really be bothered with cooking, to be honest, really. Nah. But I'm not getting into like diets or anything like that. But anyway, I don't know whether to like restart the live. There's not really a whole lot going on in here, so I might just start up a new one. Kind of yeah. I'll be back and keep it simple. Yeah. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute, guys. I'll see you all in a minute.